Okay, guys, I am reading, it's backwards, The Magic Words by Yuel S. Anderson. If you go to my Mystic Shuffle Facebook, which is Facebook/Mystic Shuffle, I have so much that I shared today reading this book. But I'm going to try to do a video on this one. All Things Indwelling in God. It is thus upon which we must primarily depend on in order to arrive at the wonderful gate, period. Only through conscious contact with the universal subconscious mind will the truth be revealed, period. The discourses, arrangements, and postulates this book will help you break down the barriers in the conscious mind and expose fraudulent convictions, cast off limits of shadow thinking and hopelessness, and allow you to look upward into the heavens and perceive God as He is. You will not need reason by argument to convince you then. You will see, intuitively perceive, and the end of all searching will have arrived, because now the power of the universe will be yours. Now, we're going to go. Jesus of Nazareth was an educated man, taught secretly in the laws of mind of the most learned men of the day, gifted with such amazing powers of intuition that the lessons he learned were living tools in his hands. That which he knew he divulged only through parables and demonstration, for he knew the world was not ready for it. Seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not, he said to his disciples, but you it is given to know the kingdom of heaven. Every law that he voiced, every work that he did, regardless of how clothed in parables, regardless of how phrased to meet mental immutable laws, to meet graphs of those to whom he spoke, was yet an illustration of the universe's immutable laws. Law which each day of our scientific studies are bringing to light and declaring to be fact 2,000 years after this man of Nazareth spoke them on the plains and hills of Galilee. He intuitively grasped them. He needed not a test tube, nor a laboratory, nor cyclotron. I'm going to have to look that word up. He saw the laws were within him, were part of him, were his very foundation and essence. And he placed in them his entire trust and confidence, made himself one with them, achieved the consciousness of the universal subconscious mind, utilized the power far greater than he, told a world astounded at his works. It is the Father who dwelleth within me. He doeth the works. It is unity of all things indwelling in God which Jesus saw. It is intuitive perception of the unity that we strive to communicate in these lessons. This unity was perceived before Jesus by Gautama, Buddha, Confucius, Lao, Tze, by the writers of the amazing Upanishads, who said, he who beholds all beings in the self, and the self in all beings, he never turns away from it. When a man understands the self has become all things, what sorrow, what trouble can there be to him who once beheld that unity? Okay, so I love this because it really does get into like the master ascendance of 33, because 33 is Christ consciousness, and so that's obviously Jesus, but Buddha, Confucius, like everybody who spoke, about this message, even before Jesus, and then with Jesus, it's like we are capable of doing all these things by faith, which has been told to us repeatedly, over again. So, practice faith. It sounds crazy, but it's like, don't get in the way of God or the universe, whatever you want to call it. Just have faith and get out of the way, because you know what? It's not up to us to know how. Like, we mindfuck ourselves, like, how are we gonna do this? I want this. How am I gonna do this? Da-da-da. Even people will do it if you don't. They'll be like, how do you know this? Or what are you gonna do about this? And it's like, I don't know, faith. That's what I've been saying. It's been working out for me all year. Faith is just kind of feels like, like too good to be true, but it's God that's giving us these messages through these people that have been trying to teach us this. So faith over suffering all day. I mean, if you want to bear that cross, you can, but Jesus did it for all of us, is the rumor, right? And he died for all of our sins and gave us another option, which is faith. And faith, guys, faith is way better than fear. Like, it really is. So just, I want to share that with you guys. And yeah, I hope this helps somebody, because it does help me. Thank you.